Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you guys can keep up with some more videos. And for those of you who have been subscribed, welcome back, and I hope you guys are excited for another review. For today's video, I wanted to talk about another product that I picked up from Riley Rose. I think this is my second time going within a month. I had to go back. I freaking love Riley Rose. I was like, I need something new. Definitely want to pick something up that I maybe normally wouldn't, so I gravitated towards Beige Cosmetics and I picked up their Glam Reflection L'Amour palette. Love it so much. I will actually post some tutorials that I've done with that palette down below in the description box. It's only $16 and it's freaking amazing. So I was like, you know what? The next product I want to pick up is their foundation. This is their liquid foundation, Naturally Flawless, and I honestly didn't know what to expect from this foundation. I didn't watch any reviews. I didn't really look up what type of finish it was supposed to be. I was like, you know what, let's just go for it. So I picked up mine in the shade Ivory Beige. They have about, from what I see on Ulta's website, 12 different colors that they have available there. I got mine from Riley Rose. You can also get it at Ulta, if not Beige Cosmetics, plus they always have a crap ton of different sales going on. So I picked up this one, and this is actually pretty good for my skin tone. I will say that it oxidizes just a bit, so it kind of works out, especially as I'm getting tanner, like accidentally. So it's been working out for me. And they have a couple different color options. Of course, we always want more, but they have at least 12 at Ulta that I've seen. I felt like at the Riley Rose it seemed like more, but maybe it really was only 12. This runs for $8, which is why I was just like, let me check it out. And the fact that Beige Cosmetics is usually pretty cheap to begin with, I was like, let's see what's up. $8 and you get a pump. Every foundation, like, how hard is it to do a pump? Especially for those foundations that you're charging like $20 or so. And like, come on. This $8 foundation is giving me a pump, so already I liked it. For those of you who don't know, my skin type is dry, so I was wondering what type of a finish this is. I read afterwards, after testing it out, it's supposed to be a natural satin finish foundation with a kind of radiant glow to the skin. When I first applied it on my face, I feel like it definitely gave me a beautiful radiant glow. I was like, okay. I was super impressed. I was like, wow, this is definitely a glowing. The texture of this foundation, it's definitely, so you guys can see, it's a lot thicker consistency. It's not going anywhere. Almost like cream. It's definitely thick, and then when kind of blending it on my face, my favorite way is definitely to do with a beauty blender. With the brush, I think it was okay, but it kind of left it a little bit streaky, but I feel like I really just kind of have to pat it in there, blend it in, because it is thicker. So it's not the super duper easiest application. You just got to make sure you really pat it in, but because of that, I feel like definitely a little bit does go a long way. It's supposed to be a medium to full coverage. I would definitely say it's a light to medium coverage where you can kind of build it up, where like with one layer, just like a little bit of the foundation though, I can definitely get, you know, a side of my face covered, and then, you know, the other side. And in general, I like at least the medium to full coverage. So I did 2 layers overall. And I feel like it gave me a good medium, nice kind of coverage foundation where it was enough to almost be like full coverage. So that I would personally prefer 2 layers. 1 layer, it's still pretty light. You can still kind of see some imperfections around the face. You can kind of see redness. Even with 2 layers, let me take a look here. Yeah, even with 2 layers, I just feel like I definitely would probably go in with an actual like spot concealing concealer, and then maybe if I wanted to just go in with 1 layer, even 2, but that's how I would probably cover up those imperfections around my face that maybe the foundation isn't covering up. So it's not like full on coverage. You're definitely, it's not like, I can compare this to the Milani Conceal and Perfect, where that's medium 1 layer, 2 layers is full coverage, and you know, with that foundation I can definitely go ahead and, hey, maybe I need to conceal a little bit more, I'll take a little bit more of that foundation, and that takes care of the problem. This one, I think in order to like keep it from looking super cakey, I'd rather go in with a actual concealer that's, you know, a little bit more potent and just cover up those areas, and then, you know, go in with the foundation, just light layers, because I don't totally feel like this is totally like a natural finish. I definitely feel like you can tell I'm wearing makeup. It doesn't totally just like airbrush into my skin. I do have dry skin, so it could be that. I've definitely tried to hydrate a little bit, scrub the face, and really prep for this. well, I do really like it. Because of that, I don't really love it. I'm not like, oh my god, I need this. Like, this is my #1 foundation. I like it though. I'll totally wear it. I've worn it a couple of times and I felt comfortable wearing it. That's how I know I do like it. Because if I didn't like this foundation, I'd be like, oh, I'm not going to wear this out in public. It's going to be one of those like, hey, I'm not doing anything at home. We're just going to test it out around the house, doing errands. I'm not going to see anybody. But I totally don't mind wearing it out. I'm actually wearing it today for my birthday so I can film this video for you guys. So that's what I'm kind of testing it, and I do like it, but I'm just like, I have other foundations that are way better for dry skin specifically that just look really flawless and seamless and just like are my go-tos. This one I'd be like, if you're dry skin, I would definitely say if you've been curious, check it out. I feel like depending on how dry your skin is, you might like this even more than me. I think normal skin, you should definitely check it out, give it a try. I think you'll like it a little bit more. Oily skin, I feel like maybe this Radiant Glow might be a little bit too much. You might feel a little bit like oily or greasy. It might be a little bit too much because the fact that I feel very luminous and radiant means that maybe someone with dry skin might be like, not the type of radiance that I like. So it's a good radiance for dry or normal skin, but oily skin, maybe not so much. The wear time of this foundation, for my skin, I'll definitely probably give it maybe 7 hours or so. I wouldn't give it the usual 8+ like my other ones, which I think are really great for dry skin just because it is hydrating. However, I feel like throughout the day it does kind of, like I see it kind of coming off, fading away a little bit quicker, a little bit earlier than my other foundations that last me a little bit longer. So longevity is like almost up to like what I would want, but you can definitely see like it kind of coming apart. And with my dry areas, that's kind of where it starts to fade first, understandably, since it's not the most hydrating, but not the most hydrating foundation I have tried, which for me, those are the ones that last the longest on my skin. Overall, I think it looks really nice on camera. It's just when I kind of zoom in and look with a mirror myself, I can definitely just see kind of like little dry areas. I really have to set this with a couple of layers of maybe like Fix Plus and my setting spray in order to really get that nice kind of flawless finish, but then that flawlessness kind of fades throughout the day. So that's just kind of why I'm just like, it's good. It's good. If you're curious, check it out. But it's not going to be one of those I'm going to overhype and be like, you definitely need this in your life. There's definitely those foundations that you need in your life. And if you guys are curious, check down below in the description box and I'll add the link for my favorite drugstore and high-end foundations for dry skin. So this one probably wouldn't have made, no, it's definitely not going to make that list. But I do have some of my favorites. So if you guys have dry skin and you're curious about some great foundations that I definitely say you need this, go check it out. Pick it up at the store. Check that video down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review and demo. I'm glad that I picked this foundation. I didn't know what to expect. If anything, I figured this is probably going to be yet another matte foundation that's great for oily skin, but I was surprised at the finish and the radiance that it gave my dry skin. So if you guys have been curious, I would definitely say check it out. Maybe it's going to do better with your dry skin, but I definitely wanted to try out something else from BH Cosmetics because I was really enjoying that palette. So I wanted to see what else they can do. So the fact that that foundation, I was like, alright. I was like, okay, let's still try even more BH Cosmetics products and see, you know, if I find some more hidden gems and some more great products I would definitely recommend to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with some more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.